Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Today is the 22nd of March 2018. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Luchauskas, where we're going to have a look at the markets, a few levels to watch out for today. But as always, before we jump into the charts, let's have a look at the risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. So also before we jump into the charts, as usual, just a quick reminder of our JFD research page where you can go in and have a look at different analysis that we do on a daily basis, different trading shoutouts, and different languages, of course. Well, currently you can see it's mainly English and German, what we do in French and Italian especially. So yeah, I hope you guys can, like I said, can find something interesting for yourself. Yeah, please visit us. Okay, let's have a look at the charts now. So let's have a look at the FTSE. Now, there we go. So the FTSE yesterday closed in the red. It still closed below the 7,065 area that I was talking about in my previous videos. Now, of course, today we're going to keep on monitoring this one, especially this day and tomorrow. It will be quite interesting to see how this week will close. Just looking at this weekly chart here, we still have, it seems like we still have some area here to the downside, and a good level here on the downside could be the 6,960. But for that, of course, we would need to overcome the psychological 7,000 level first. So could be a potential good area, the 7,000, and then maybe lower. But like I said, judging by the weakness that we're seeing here in the first half of this week, yeah, it's not really looking promising for the FTSE, and at the moment we're keeping an eye on this key level here, this key resistance level that acted as a support level once here, this 7,065. So a move above this could maybe push the index back up again, maybe towards this little short-term downwards moving trend line, but at the moment, just like I said, keep an eye on this 7,065. Today, like I said, we will see a move above this. We could continue pushing maybe higher a little bit, but then be very careful. The next, if this pair will push higher, or if this index will push higher, then we could get a move towards this 7,125. And if that doesn't hold, well, like I said, then we could see a move towards this downwards moving trend line. But yeah, at the moment, like I said, it's looking weak, and we are aiming for the psychological 7,000 first, and then maybe lower. Looking at the DAX is still stuck in this range, and this is a daily chart, by the way. So we are still stuck in this range between the 12,160 and the 12,460. For us to kind of jump into this index, let's say, I would need to see a clear move either above the 12,460, or maybe, like I said, a clear move below this 12,160. If it moves below this, then this could get pushed towards the psychological 12,000, and if we get a move above this, then, well, we do have this 12,600 that we're still keeping an eye on. So yeah, guys, I mean, watch out for the potential breaks in here. I'm not sure if this is going to happen this week, but yeah, like I said, these are the key level areas to watch out for. Let's have a look at the oil, US oil. Now, US oil, I've mentioned this triangle here in a couple of videos ago. Now we can see a clear move, a clear break above this. It is trading at around 65 area. At the moment, we can see it is trying to make a little bit of a retracement. This is a daily chart, by the way, where it is trying to do a little bit of a retracement, but of course we need to be on a lookout for this area, this high here at around 66.60. So this could be the next potential target here on the upside. On the downside, of course, we would, if for us to consider further declines, we would need to first, of course, get a move below this area. This is the 64.20. Approximately around there, 64.25, something like that. If we get a move below this, then we could get it pushed back towards the 62.55, and potentially, and if that doesn't hold, well, we could, like I said, see a move lower. But at the moment, this commodity is looking strong, and yeah, we're aiming for higher levels here. Let's quickly have a look at a few pairs. So euro dollar had an interesting day yesterday. So, well, to be honest, actually it's having an interesting week this week. So initially Monday we were going higher, then on Tuesday we had a total sell-off, and now you can see that yesterday it regained all the losses made on Tuesday, and now it seems that it's moving higher. Let's put a 4-hour chart here, guys. So we're at this key level right now here, and I've mentioned this area yesterday, the 123,600. So it seems that it's knocking on it right now. It broke it initially, but then moved below it, and now it's just balancing around this 123,600. We need a good confirmation move above this again, and a good close above this downwards moving trend line here that started on the 16th of February for further upside moves, of course. But if we do get something like this, if we do get a break, then this is the next level to watch out for, the 124,100. Could be a good area here of resistance, and if that doesn't hold, well, a much stronger area of resistance could be this 124,450 area. So yeah, guys, I mean, watch out for the potential break here. If we don't see a break, of course, if we don't get, well, what we want here, a potential reversal back down towards this area could be possible. So around maybe 123 first, and then maybe lower, and then maybe well, actually we can get rid of this probably line here already. This is becoming irrelevant. So we do have this this bottom side, this upwards moving trend line here that started in April 2017. Like I said, if we get a move back down towards the 123 area, be careful, because the 123 could act as a good level, and could be like a good psychological level as well, and we could get a push lower maybe. But then, like I said, that's what's in terms of the downside. But at the moment, this pair is looking strong, and it might continue pushing higher. Quickly, let's have a look at the GBP USD. So GBP USD looking strong. It reached the level that I was talking about in my couple of previous videos, this 141,500. So it's balancing just around there now. At the moment, of course, it is difficult to say, because yeah, we do have this next area of resistance right here at around 142,800. So it is quite away from the current price, so we could maybe potentially see, let's say, a little bit of a retracement first, and then maybe a push higher later on. But I don't think that we will reach this area of 142,800 this week. But then again, who knows, of course. But I think this could be a huge jump for this pair if it would go that high. At the moment, of course, could potentially see like a bit of a retracement maybe, and then a further move to the upside. So of course we do have this round number of 142 here, not far from the current price, so could potentially see a hit of that as well. Okay. On the downside, of course, if we would move below again the 140 700, this could put some pressure back on the table, and we could see maybe the psychological 140 hit again. So just keep an eye on this one, guys. Let's have a look at the USD CAD. Now this was an interesting one yesterday. So we are within this channel still, within this upwards moving channel. It seems that it could potentially, we could potentially see maybe a bounce, but to be honest, we need a good move probably above the 120, 129, 150 in order to see maybe higher levels here again. If we suddenly get a break below this channel, well, this is opening the path towards this 128, round number of 128. So which could act as a good level of support on the downside. But like I said, at the moment we are just observing this one. If we do see a move above the 129, 150, like I said, this could potentially maybe move a little bit higher, maybe again to test the psychological 130 from underneath. And then of course we'll have to evaluate the situation then when if it gets to this point, if it gets to the to this 130 area right here. But then again, I will probably repeat myself. Keep an eye on this potential break maybe of the bottom side of the channel, and if we do get something like this, then we could move, like I said, we could move towards the 128. Another one that I really wanted to quickly show you was the USD Now USD it's a bit of a mess here. It is, let's get rid of this. So it is still within this this kind of wedge formation, and at the moment, yesterday it reached the 105 550 that I was talking about in the couple of videos ago. So now we're kind of got back into this wedge, and at the moment I would probably stay sharp here. If we get a move towards the 105 550 again, keep an eye on it, because we potentially could see a break then, and maybe finally we'll see our 105, the psychological 105 level. Who knows? But yeah, at the moment, like I said, it's just trading nowhere. If we see a move above the 106 400 again, this could bring the potential upside on the table again, and we could maybe move towards this little downwards moving trend line. And if we do get something like this and we do get a break above this, watch out for this round number of 107. A break above that could open the path towards the 108. Simple as that, probably. Of course, the markets are not that simple. This is just theory, but just keep an eye on these levels, guys. I mean, this could prove to be something interesting. And another one that I really wanted to quickly show you was actually the pound Swiss. Now this is a beautiful channel that is moving in, and yeah, I mean, this is an interesting spot it is right now. So it has been moving upwards for quite a while, and it has been on this like steep move higher, and we can see that all the candles were positive, and we didn't get a retracement yet. So this could be, like I said, an interesting spot here, and especially this level here at around 134 100 area. So 134 100, keep an eye on this one. If suddenly get a move below this, we could maybe see a further continuation moving to the downside here, maybe to test this bottom side of the channel. This could potentially prove itself a good trade. But like I said, yeah, of course we need to be careful here, because the trend is still to the upside, and this pair is still looking strong, so it might continue pushing higher. On the upper side here, we've got this area right here, these previous highs here that we had in January this year. So that was around the 134 950, or even actually round it up. We can round it up to 135. So could be a good level of resistance. The potential good level of resistance is the 135. Of course, there is a lot still to move for this pair to the upside to reach the 135, but like I said, still we're not ruling this out and keeping an eye on this one. But yeah, at the moment, like I said, keep an eye on this 134 100 area as a strong level of support. If we do get a break below this, then well, we could get a push lower a little bit to test this bottom side of the channel. Okay guys, I need to jump off the mic. I hope you have a good European session. And yeah, I hope the day brings only joy to you. And please, if you don't want, I mean, you can join me on my JFD Traders tea time later on today at 1 o'clock, 1:15 GMT time. So yeah, but for now, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.